difference in students' lives by making sure that they know that no matter what roadblocks they may encounter, we have other roads that won't have blocks for them. And then we make sure that we stay on that same road with them to success. And it's not just what they can do to reach a level of success, but what is their particular road to success.
When Ms. Franklin and her staff actually took an interest in me, I was part of their program in Gateway, which means, if you're familiar with Gateway, that I was in a pretty rough spot. And as far as Gateway staff helping me, they did a great job, but I like to attribute a lot of my success to the community-based programs and Ms. Franklin. They helped me, they went above and beyond to help me.
My name is Tara Nelson, and I'm an occupational therapist. The reason that I nominated Ms. Arvo Franklin is because she is always putting students first. She is dedicated to helping all students, regardless of their past or current situation.
Hi, my name is Joyce Stallworth, and the reason that I believe Arwa should be Administrator of the Year is because she is so passionate about doing what's best for our students. She's all about second chances. She's all about seeing the best in a student, even when they've messed up time and time again.
My name is Tim Harris, and I'm a teacher for community-based programs at Gateway Foundation. And Ms. Franklin has been a mentor and assisted me in growing, and I am very confident that today I am a better teacher, leader in the classroom.
Okay, the passion that keeps me coming back are the children, simply put. I wish I had some deep, profound reason why I come back, but every day that I wake up, I wonder, okay, does this student, are they gonna be okay? Are they gonna be fed? Are they happy? What hurts them? That's what keeps me coming back, to help them navigate through life and make sure that they believe in themselves. So I love kids, simply put.
When I think about the leaders who made a difference in my life, they were more of the mother and father types. And so that's what I try to emulate. With my students, I greet them every morning with a bright smile, no matter what day I've had. I make sure that they feel the care and the love from me.
Okay. Hi, my name is Sherry Frichet, and I nominated Mrs. Ravel as Administrator of the Year. I think she's very worthy of this award.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Potts, and I teach first grade at Isles Elementary. And the reason I wrote a letter of recommendation for Mrs. Ravel is because she has been very involved and supportive of me and my teaching and my class and each and every student every year.
I like Miss Ravel because she's very kind and supportive, and she also always wants you to do your best.
I like Mrs. Ravel because she went to every basketball game.
I like Mrs. Ravel because she is a communicator. Whenever there's a problem, she always knows what to do.
My name is Damon McCarland, and I am a Chinese teacher here at Isles, and I am very happy to speak on behalf of Mrs. Ravel. She's a wonderful nominee for Administrator of the Year.
And I think that Mrs. Ravel would make a great Administrator of the Year.
I like Mrs. Ravel because she is kind and she is very supportive.
I'm Mrs. Leach, and I teach middle school here at Isles, and I wrote a letter for Mrs. Ravel because she truly encompasses what it means to be a leader for our school.
I feel that I'm making an impact in this community because I feel that I am a role model for some children, and I think they need to see strong women leaders, and I think they see that in me. I started my career here as a first grade teacher. I moved to fourth grade, and then I became an administrator. And in that time, I've witnessed so many young people grow up and come back to the school, and sometimes we don't know the impact that we have until someone tells us.
As a leader, I make a difference in the lives of students every day by making sure that they know that I love them, that we have high expectations of them, and that we're here to support them.
Well, I nominated Principal Jamar Scott because I just admire his compassion.
I like Mr. Scott because he's smart.
I like Mr. Scott because he is funny.
I like Mr. Scott because he's caring. I like Mr. Scott because he's wonderful.
The reason I wrote that letter for Mr. Scott is because I just think he's a complete principal.
I like Mr. Scott because he lets us do fun stuff.
I like Mr. Scott because he's nice, funny, and entertaining.
Hi, I'm Nurse Davis. I am over here at Hazeldale School, and I nominated Mr. Scott because of his always warm welcome whenever I come into the school.
Hi, my name is Meg Smith, and I nominated Jamar Scott as Administrator of the Year. It was my honor to do so.
I like Mr. Scott because he's the nicest principal I've ever seen. He is one of the funniest and nicest principals in my 4 years in school. I like Mr. Scott because he is funny.
I like Mr. Scott because he's noble and a nice person.
Hi, my name is Addie Bleed. I'm the school secretary here at Hazeldale. I nominated Mr. Scott because of just the great principal that he is.
The passion that keeps me coming back each year is the fact that had you looked at my upbringing, I did come from a two-parent home, but we weren't the wealthiest of families. So education changed my life, and I know that for our students, they're coming from very similar backgrounds, and if they utilize the opportunity, education has the opportunity to be transformative in their lives as well.